Okay, so let's just get that going. I got to put up my nifty challenge icon. Let's see here. Now, we had problems doing this last time, so hopefully it'll work this time. Let's see here. Oh, wow, look at that. Isn't technology amazing? Wow, so impressive.
That's awesome.
A lot of money on that icon, $1 million, but it looks great. Okay, so last week we had a challenge for you, and I should actually, let's preface, a week before that we had kind of a hardish challenge, and nobody got it. So this week I made it a little bit easier, and we had a lot more responses coming in. So this week's prize is, or I should say last week's prize was a book from the Bill Jelen Encyclopedia Bill Jelenica. I just made that up, but it's a real thing now. From
That's
one
clever.
of his collections. This is his gold collection. Great stuff. So if you are this week's winner, I will hook up with you after the show and talk to you about how you can pick up your terrific Bill Jelen comic book or any other book that he sells. So let's just jump right in from last week's challenge so everyone can find out the answer. And if you don't know this answer, you should know this answer because this is actually a very important person. So the question is, who is the longest running Excel MVP? So let's click. Dun, dun, it's Bob Umlas. And look, he's really thinking here. He's thinking about lots of Excel cool tricks that he's going to come up with next because he really is a master of some of the Excel unknown. So actually one of the tips I'm going to show at the end of the day comes from him. And in fact, this next week's challenge was inspired from him. But before we do that, I should tell you who our winner is. Our winner is Ryan Wilson, and I'll come to you after the show. And also, you remember last week I had said that we would be giving away free tickets to our VBAExpress.com webinar. Well, the thing is that I sort of talked with the organizers, and now we have a whole bunch of free tickets to give away. So I'll actually post the promotion code at the end of this show, and you can use that to get a free ticket to the webinar. So everyone's a winner in that way. So Ryan Wilson, we had many winners. His name was picked from the list of random winners. So let's jump to the next question. So here's one. If you zoom out far enough in Excel, so you have a named range, and here I've given it the name Mr. Named Range. If you zoom out far enough, you'll see that the name will appear on top. So this is actually a question inspired from the venerable Bob Umlas. So here's the question. What is that maximum zoom percent? So we're talking about that zoom in the lower right hand of the corner of your Excel screen. What is that zoom percent that will show a name on top of its region? So what is the maximum? So if you cross this threshold, that name will go away. So if you've been very active on the blogosphere, you should see that this question was sort of addressed on a whole bunch of different blogs, but I'm not going to give it away. But if you are looking to find the answer to this and you don't feel like trying it out yourself, you will find it online. So take a look at the different blogs going on because they talk about it. Now, if you think you know the answer to this, you can send us an email, challenge@exceltvshow.com. Our email is getting a lot of traffic these days, so we do check it. Make sure to send it there. You can also go to our VBAExpress.com, our terrific sponsor, also on our LinkedIn group or in the YouTube comments below. Also check us out on Facebook/XLTV series or on our Twitter, and that's at XLTV. Or if you really want, you can send me an ESP message of it, but please keep it appropriate. So that is our challenge information. So we're going to switch back to me with this screen share button. There it goes. So thanks again. This is our VBA Express Weekly Challenge from our sponsor, VBAExpress.com. So back to you, Rick.
So everybody, ESP, straight to Jordan. Keep it clean. Keep it above the waist.
Very clean. Oz, by the way, Oz sent something that was totally inappropropriate. I just want to tell everyone that. So
what is that?
The ESP to me.
Get out of my head.
You nasty spreadsheet yourself, Oz.
You don't belong in there.